Welcome back. This section of our video for our Maker Fun is going to talk about how the frittata video was created. First off, what you're looking at is the entire timeline for the frittata video. You'll notice that we still have the Brilliant Labs opening. I have it on track 2 because it works better there for me. I wanted to have room for manipulation in track 1. I also have a little bit of a opening done, and that opening is there and important for one reason, which is that it contextualizes what I've done. When you're going through the video, you'll notice there are sections which are sped up, like this one. The sped up part is really just to make the video a little bit shorter. By speeding it up, I've taken 20 minutes of video and reduced it to about 5 minutes. I've also cut away parts of the video that are extraneous or no longer needed. So that's why you see all these small clips happening within the video. So I'm going to bring the shuttle over so you can see that there's not much difference between the clips. This section here was done so that the secondary part could be sped up, and then it was kept sped up, and then we slowed it down again to add the peppers, and then we sped it back up, and so on and so forth. So that's how that part worked. The magic of movie making allows us to take the vegetables at this point, which were fresh and had only been sauteing for a few seconds, and then we transition to a scene later on where the vegetables are finished cooking. That actually took 6 or 7 minutes in real time, but took nothing in the movie itself. And then of course the same thing is true for the baking. So we put our frittata in the oven at 4 minutes and 13 seconds. And then with the magic of movie, we take it out just a few seconds later, even though that took about 3 to 4 minutes as well for the cooking time. So by using cuts in certain places, transitions in others, it allows us to create a continuous movie stream that is coherent. You'll also notice that down here on the bottom, that's our capture. So what happened in this case was that I put the video pieces together, figured out what I wanted to show, and then watched them and recorded my voice describing each individual scene. I recorded that by using the audio mixer and the red record button. So it recorded right into the timeline, which was so cool because that allowed me to see how long my speech was in comparison to how long my video was. It also allowed me to a degree, sync things up with the picture above it. One other thing I want to show you before we call it a day is how to speed things up. We already know how to cut. We already know how to transition. But let's take a quick look at how to speed things up. It's a very simple process. A quick right click. There is change speed. You click on that, brings up this wonderful little slider. The slider, you can move the slider if you're a visual person that way, or you can just type in what percentage you want it to be. So you can make it 50%, making it slower, or you can make it 300%, which is 3 times as fast as normal. Thank you for being a part of this Maker Fun session with me. Hopefully this finds you well, and have a great day.